Good morning, guys. We are so excited because we actually have a behind the scenes tour today about Walt's apartment and maybe some other things. We don't know. It's called Walt's Main Street Story, and we're going to be going on that in just a few minutes. We're super excited to share it with you. I don't know how much we're going to be able to video or if we're going to be able to video at all. I don't know if we're going to even be allowed to take any pictures, but we are going to tell you about it, and hopefully we'll have at least some pictures to show you.
Okay, we are 10 minutes out from taking the Walt's Main Street Story tour. Pretty excited. We got name badges. Very cool. We could take some pictures on our side, but I'm pretty excited.
We cannot video anything.
We can't video anything, which is fine. And yeah, some pictures. And they promised us we might get our picture taken in Walt's apartment. Oh my gosh, that's exciting. All right, see you at the end of the tour.
Okay, we just finished with the Main Street Story tour, which was so awesome. I thought it was
that was pretty awesome to be able to do that.
We did get to take some pictures, but not a ton. We didn't get to video any of it, obviously, so we're gonna just kind of go through. So the beginning was just going down Main Street. We went down one side, back around the other, and just talked about kind of the different nods to different things. One of them was Tony Baxter.
Yes.
Who is one of the original Imagineers.
No, not original, but he's one of the Imagineers. He's the one who created like Big Thunder Mountain. He is also the one who created Figment from Journey Through Imagination, I think, at Epcot. So they have that for him.
There was one to the Sherman Brothers, who wrote so much of the music, like Mary Poppins music.
One
just
we know
so
about,
much,
Small World.
Yeah, so much of the original music that we think of as Disney.
Right. So the cinema, they have Tilly, which is the ticket taker, which was pretty common back in the day. She's actually from Marceline, and they dress her up every season for all the holidays. So this right now, she has her Halloween costume on.
There was some hidden Mickeys that they talked about.
Yes.
One of them was in, and this is kind of in the little lockers area that's on Main Street, and they have like a little Clarabelle area, and there's a hidden Mickey in the little milk bottles. So that was cool. But we'll talk about the wall.
So the wall,
the test wall, he called it.
Yeah, the test wall. So they try to figure out what kind of brick they wanted to put down on the ground and put around the park, like brick design. And so there's a test wall where Walt trying to figure out what they wanted to do. So it's got different types of brick and brick patterns, and it's still there. It's over again by the lockers, over next to the Marceline Hotel facade, which is pretty cool.
Let's talk about the hotel first. They make noises like a guy taking a bath.
Right.
They pipe those noises out of the top.
Right.
And the Marceline Hotel is actually a hotel that you can book a room at in Marceline. Right, still to this day, it sounds like.
Yep.
So, again, he was trying to base this off of his memory of his hometown. It's not necessarily exactly like it, obviously, but it's like his vision and memory of what it was like.
Right.
The dentist. Talk about the dentist.
Oh, yes, the dentist. And you could actually, so they do pipe music, pipe noises through the painless dentist office. And apparently there's some good dentistry and some bad dentistry going on. So there might be some screaming.
We talked about the Coca-Cola battle between Coke and Pepsi, and Coke eventually won and got even though Walt preferred Pepsi, but Coke paid more.
Yep.
And then the famous light bulb where there was, they had an odd number
of light bulbs.
And they didn't realize it until the end, so they painted one half white and half black to make it easy.
It's pretty common. It's a pretty common known secret, but it's still pretty cool to see. The gas lamps, they still have gas lamps here at Disneyland. They're back from the 1800s, from places like Baltimore and Chicago and things like that. And apparently they paid like 3 cents a pound for these lamps.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that part.
Yeah, 3 cents a pound. So.
And there's also a window to Elias Disney, his dad, who he was not very successful, but he still gave a nod to him, and he has a little contractor's window. He had failed at a lot of businesses, it sounds like, but he still gave a nod to his dad. And then we went up to Walt's apartment.
Yes, we did.
We were not allowed to bring our phone out.
No, we were not. That's okay. They did take pictures of us in there, so that was amazing. But on this tour, you actually get to, you're not standing behind a bar or ropes or anything like that. You're walking around the apartment. And this is where Walt sat, and this is where, like, they have two, like, pull-out couches. One side was Walt's, the other side was Lily? Yeah.
Lillian. His wife was Lillian.
Lillian, yes. So, wow.
Yeah.
And you're actually in there, and a lot of it's either authentic
we
from
were
when Walt was
probably
there.
in there for like 30 minutes.
Yeah, we got to spend some time.
Yeah, and he went through like every like dish that was there, pretty much. Like, here, this is an original piece, this is a replica of an original piece. It's obviously 70 years old, so there was a lot of stuff that was a replica of, because the original would have been. He said the carpet was brand new, because obviously 70-year-old carpet ain't holding up.
Yeah, stuff like that.
But it was a similar design.
It's designed off that, the original design.
And the wallpaper obviously was not, because it probably had a lot of yellow tobacco stains on it.
It did.
And there was a lot of ashtrays in there. Did you notice that?
A lot of ashtrays. Well, you know, that was pretty
a
common. Everybody smoked back in the 50s.
And that's why he died of lung cancer.
Yeah, sad.
Very sad. But anyway, it was just so cool. We got to just like stand in there, look around at every little thing. There was just a main room. They also slept in the main room, and then there was a bathroom that we got to peek into, and that was like all original. But we couldn't step foot in there because it was all original. And then the fire pole situation, which they changed into a stairway.
For a good reason.
And Roy told that story already, so we'll put that here.
We just got done with our Walt Main Street story tour, and very unique story here because, you know, old retired firefighter, so I have to tell it. So here we have a fireman's pole. Firefighter pole, you know, you would use to get from the second story down to the first story. Well, this actually used to go up to Walt's apartment. And it was here, not very long, but him and his grandkids loved to come down here and go slide down the pole. But what happened is one time, Walt was in his apartment, and some guest had figured out how to shimmy up the pole and was inside the apartment of Walt Disney. So when that happened, no more pole. But that was a cool story, and I had to tell it. So yeah.
And then we got to go out on the patio that he had built later, which is right behind. We're sitting right above the Firehouse on Main Street, and then right behind us is the Jungle Cruise set, right? And so Walt would get really annoyed at the noises of the Jungle Cruise, so he eventually put in air conditioning so he could close the windows.
Yes. But they didn't put air conditioning until 1960. So,
yeah, so he went 6 years without air conditioning.
And that's original vents from 1962. You can tell the little round of the time frame. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
The round ones, yeah.
So this tour costs $169 each.
Yes.
So not cheap.
Not cheap.
It was 90 minutes. Did you think it was worth it?
Yeah, 100%. Because again, for people who love Disney, you got to be in his apartment. Yes, that was awesome. Like, there's the lamp everybody talks about.
When you're diehard fans. Oh yeah, the lamp. Don't forget the lamp.
Can't forget about the lamp that stays on all the time now. But before he passed away, obviously, and when they were building Disneyland, they always knew the boss was in his apartment when the light was on. So when the lamps are on, everybody knew to be on the best behavior and be busy working.
So they keep that one main one on that you can see from Main Street, always on as a tribute to him.
It's always, yeah.
But cool tour. I mean, being diehard Disney nerds like we are, it was worth it for us. I don't know that it would be worth it for the average person, but I don't think you'd even want to go on the tour, to be honest, if you weren't a diehard Disney fan. So
no, you wouldn't.
I think it was super cool to get to do it.
Yes.
And they did let us take pictures. I'm sure I'm putting them right here, but like, we weren't allowed to take the pictures. They had the professional photographer, Disney photographer, come in and take the photos, which I get it. They wanted them to be controlled, but I appreciate that they did give us a souvenir of being in there.
Yeah, Oh, and a cookie.
Yeah. Oh, and a cookie, which was pretty cool. I ate half of mine, but Roy was like, we should save this. I was like, oh yeah.
Cookie.
How about I not be a pig? And
Cookie.
she's super cute.
Super cute.
The tour guide was really cute. And there was only 3 of us on the tour. So we're here. It's a pretty slow day. Our tour guide talked about how all the different other types of tours they're doing. Like right now, this is the only tour you can do. But there's a train one that sounded pretty cool. They will have a holiday one that starts November 15th when the holidays are all up and running. They will have different tours from time to time. I guess they've had like a plant one that sounded really kind of cool where they talk about all the different plants in Disneyland. He said it wasn't as popular or it didn't sell as well because I guess people are thinking, I don't care about the plants, but you don't understand the stories and the stuff that goes behind all of that, right? So I think it's way, way more than that. So
yeah, for sure.
Anyway, we hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and you found some value in it and that you will like and subscribe. And thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.